And we are back with the killer part of the video. So we are now going to discuss the killer, the judgment. So, alright, let's go. As you guys see, she is already here. There she is.
Extermination is my...
Wow.
Yeah. Now this is some Lovecraftian bullshit right there, bro. This is what I call Lovecraftian. Don't you think?
Yeah, and not only that, bro. Yeah, also I see, they put pretty big boobs.
Yeah, but they are fake. They are fake.
Unlike.
Yeah, they... Are they? Yeah, they are fake. The reason that I can say it is, look, there is no angle, you know? If there is a bit of an, if they hang a little bit, you know, from the skin or so, then they are real, but these are fake. These are the plastic surgery boobs, you know? Type boobs. But then again, this is just a creature trying to imitate something that is divine, you know? Let's see, the wings. Okay, that looks nice. Look at those eyes.
Wow.
And the faces. This is really Lovecraftian, you know? Like acetate.
Bro, keep in mind, the big eye is also in the Mori animation.
Yep. No, the big eye is here in the face. Bro, that is in the face. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, because the face is actually two wings that open up. You know? To reveal the true form.
Yeah.
But it is really a nasty construction, this creature. Because look, all those eyes moving and such. I think it is just it revealing its true, close to its true form. I think when it shows itself the first time, it is completely symmetric as such, you know, and beautiful. But since it shows its true form, it looks like this. That is what I think. It looks like one of those angels in the Bible. Which one are it? The Seraphim or the Nephilim? Whatever, you know?
Yep. I trust you, bro, because I'm not an expert of that topic.
Bro, neither am I. Neither am I. But I like to delve in stuff like that. But I will say the following, you know? You know what it also reminds me of?
Tell me.
Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40k.
Okay.
Yeah. I find it very Scythian or Slanesian, to be honest. Scythian because of the colors of the wings, and then with the multiple eyes and such, and then the multiple faces. You know? Which is something that you see a lot by Scythian followers in Warhammer. Because they tend to have multiple body parts, or they have like something growing out of them and such. You know? You know what I mean?
Yes.
But at the same time, I also get Slanesian vibes. Just for the simple fact that you got this this really weird hermaphroditic form, you know, which is something that is really common with Slanesh, especially also with the multiple legs, like the crab legs and such, or try to look bright and beautiful. Especially with this skin here. This skin is extremely Slaneshian. This one here. You see?
Yeah, better colors also, yeah.
Yeah. So that is what it gives me. It just like feels like an experiment to see how people would react to something like this, which is very what you can see in Warhammer also. But still, it looks really nice. It has a unique silhouette. You know. At least it is the closest thing that we get to a spider killer.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah. But what I would like to see is.
Bro, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't forget that nickname, bro. Because you know that even Xenomorph is sexy for some people.
Oh my
Okay,
god, yeah.
and I hope you didn't forget that nickname, bro. Xenomorph Impregnator.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So yeah. So now my question is, will we see a Judgment Impregnator?
Most likely. Maybe even a judgment poop enjoyer. You know?
Wow.
Or the judgment breeding machine. You know, or the judgment breeding toy. And you were talking about the Xenomorph, right?
Yes.
I think that would have been the alien queen then.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Let's see.
Let's see. No, I don't see it here, wait. Damn boy, is he thick! Right? Damn boy, is he thick!
Yeah.
Okay, now we had that is what we had. That's the only thing that comes close to showing it, you know? But like I said, what I would like to see is a skin, you know? Without all of these eyes and such, you know? Like that it is really coming to like how you would see it for the first time. You know? That it looks really innocent and harmless and such, and that it tries to impress. I would like to see something like that. Anyway, let's go to the power. First of all, what is it, bro?
Go on, bro.
Okay, the killer is really tall. It is really a tall killer.
Yeah, but she's slow, bro.
Yeah. Normal terror radius. Just so that you guys know, normal terror radius. And slow. Same movement speed as Huntress. Right?
Right? Yeah, and Hag, Spirit, Deathslinger.
Could be worse, it could be the movement speed of the nurse. You know? Could have been the movement speed of the nurse. Don't you agree?
Maybe.
Anyway, let's talk about her power. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait a second, this is new.
Yeah, bro. They talked about that section in the live stream.
No, I didn't
No, I
watch the
didn't.
live stream. Mo-
Yeah, I watched it. So basically, now there will be a mini tutorial, with some videos explaining the power of every killer in the game.
oh, okay.
If you go back, you can see that the video for the judgment are missing, but there are videos for other killers. See?
Damn. Yeah. Sooner or later we don't have to record the power anymore. It just keeps up.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, but then we can still do other stuff like the range, eh? Anyway, let's talk about it. Divine light. Cast columns of powerful light from above the injured survivors. Well, that is. Man. Okay, that is. So, it works like this, guys. You shoot a light, you hold the M2, and with that you get a certain range. So you can go for a bit far or close, and then you shoot the light. So when that, but there is something else to it also. You can control it a little bit also before you shoot it, right, Falcon?
Yes.
Yeah. This is one of the reasons why the judgment is still in the front page. Is because I played there a bit while showing it off to Falcon. And the way you can do some really crazy snipes with her, right?
Yeah, not easy, but
Crazy snipes, I say.
yeah.
Really crazy snipes. I did one snipe to Falcon that got him by surprise. But it's not hard to see those lights, you can see those lights coming, right, Falcon?
Yeah, and from a distance.
Yeah. But there are people that say, yeah, you will shoot across the map. That's not true. Right, Falcon?
Yeah, bro, and we tested it in the PTB.
Yeah, I said, but it is not true, that they say what they say, that you can shoot across the map, Because we did.
Bro, of course there is a maximum range.
Yes, we did that with on the Temple of Exile and or Temple of Purgation. And I shot a light beam and it stopped right in front of Falcon. Right, Falcon?
Yes.
And we did like the maximum amount of range that we could from the killer towards the survivor. But I think there is something wrong with it also, because there were moments that I actually would have hit Falcon and Falcon got no damage. None whatsoever. Right, Falcon?
Mm-hmm.
Falcon was just standing there and the light was just going over him. It's pretty annoying.
Bro, let me say this. I was literally inside the light beam.
Yeah, and a hit. That would normally have been a hit. And And the other thing that I hate about the judgment is the fact that if a survivor is close to you, you're useless. You're completely useless.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't because you cannot hit them. There is a skill ceiling where you have to do a trick that you look far away and then you pull back towards it or something, you know. But it is not very reliable. It is cool that you can do that. I are someone that plays a lot of M2 killers like Jason or Hunters or such, you know, or Trickster. Because from the two of us, I am more of a range killer player than Falcon. So I'm talking about experience, and that is cool, you know. It is really cool that you are able to do these skill shots, right, Falcon?
Yes.
But up close, it is useless, and that's the biggest weakness of this killer. Being when the survivor is close in your face. Because then it becomes extremely hard to get a hit on the survivor with the power. And that's the only thing that I actually dislike. And you, Falcon?
I remember that, bro.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind there is a minimum range also, huh?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. When Falcon was playing this killer, I gave him instructions of how to play it. And I had to say a few times, Falcon, now you have to do it, don't go too far, or else you don't hit. And it was pretty frustrating for Falcon. And keep in mind, guys, Falcon plays a lot of shooting games. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
This killer is literally the definition of a spawn camping sniper. Right, Falcon?
Yeah, basically, you know, the power is not efficient in chase.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have to rely on surprises, basically.
Yes, and that is how I played her when I show my gameplay to Falcon. I played her more as I do some hit and run, you know, in the chase. I do a hit or a run, and then afterwards I start snapping again, because that is what she's good at, you know, sniping.
Yeah.
So that is one. Okay, the second ability is the Exile. And that is when you send the survivors to the Shadow Realm. And what an experience, right, Falcon?
Yeah, I had quite fun, bro.
Yeah, even though it is just a glorified hook state. Basically, right?
Yeah, but you know, there are also some advantages, bro.
Yeah?
Because yeah, because you can't be camped and tunneled.
True. That is true. You still benefit from everything else, but you cannot be camped, you cannot be tunneled, and I think that makes the killer a bit more fair in that regard. And that's the only thing that I'm gonna keep at it, because Falcon did. Falcon, what were the things that you did in that when you were in the Shadow Realm?
You mean in the other world?
Yeah, but I'm gonna call it the Shadow Realm. It's cooler. So what were you doing in the Shadow Realm?
Basically, you have you know, a tool. You know, I think the pendant. and you know, it's like a flashlight, and you shine it to some flying ads, basically.
Damn. And was it annoying or was it fun?
Not bad, bro. Anyway, the first time I was a bit confused because I couldn't free myself. Yeah. So yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah, it is. That's the only thing. You're dependent of your teammates, to save you. But it is actually okay. The only thing is, it can be anywhere on the map, so there is no tunneling potential there, which is actually good, you know. And then we got the next part is Zealous. Activates after exiling a heretic. Empowering Divine Light, existing heretic with Zealous resets duration. That one I don't understand. Let's see, Zealous. Upon sending a heretic to the exile, become Zealous, gain Killer Instinct and Heretic. Because this gain Killer Instinct on Heretic, whose heresy is not depleting for 3 seconds, the 2 closest shrines to the activate. Those Zealous increase Divine Light sight by 10%, increase Divine Light cast duration by 50, decrease cooldown. Okay, those things I haven't noticed. Okay, there's actually a bonus then, you know? It's actually a bonus. I don't like this. Sorry to say it, I don't like this. I would like the old way, you know? The old way of reading the power, you know? With as an option reading the other one.
Yeah, but you know, bro, they reworked the description of all powers and perks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but keep in mind most Survivor players are illiterate. You know?
Yeah.
They are either illiterate or they are dyslexic. One of the two. Okay, Shrines of Judgment, that is those statues. Heretics can repent at Shrines of Judgment to absolute their heresy. The highlighted shrines can be used by any survivor to liberate heretics for exile. That's basically those statues to save survivors like Falcon who are in the exile, in the Shadow Realm, to come back. Or the repent heretics. You know, bro, it feels a lot like Warhammer. Repent heretics. We shall cleanse these heretics of their lives in name of the Emperor. Metal boxers, the filthy heretics. I shall kill this heretic underneath my boot. That is okay. That's anyway, that's cool. Okay, the next effect is heresy. Survivors with heresy, also known as heretics, can be exiled while in the dying state. Heretics also gain an impairment to basic repair action skill checks. Basically, Old Rune is back. You know? Yeah, Old Rune is back. It's now base skill base kit for this killer, eh?
Yeah, you know, bro, after 7 years maybe.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. At least you get some base kit slowdown, bro. Better than nothing.
That's true. And not only that, but you can also block the exit gate for them as soon as they start teabagging.
Yeah. Base kit Blood Warden.
Yep. Or with towns, it is. It's just kind of lame that it is within 10 meters. You know? If you could just do it within like 20 or so that we can see it happening, that would help a lot. But it is what it is. I'm just happy that we got Old Ruin back, and it makes it really annoying for survivors.
Yeah.
And the last thing is Searcher Pendant, survival item. Oh, that is that item that you get in the Shadow Realm. Okay, that's not so important. Right, bro?
Yeah.
All in all, I will say this power is actually interesting. You know? And on paper it is strong, but in practice it is not. Right?
You know what, bro? Excite is good. Okay. Divine Light needs some tweaks at least.
I agree. I agree, but it is like I said, it is
Because keep in mind, bro, we always say that interaction between a survivor and the killer is fun, okay? But you know, this power doesn't go in that direction.
When the survivor is close to you, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm saying that more or less because to get value from your power, you need to hit survivor from distance.
Yep.
But that means little interaction between the killer and the survivors.
Correct.
Yeah, so that could be, you know, a bit unfun.
You know what I think that they should do? You know?
Tell me, bro, because even you know, don't know what to do to fix the power.
This heresy. Heresy.
So?
Let me say it like this, you know? If they just apply heresy to the survivors when they are when you are in chase with them, you know, close by. You can use that as a way. The longer that they stay alive with you without getting hit by you, the heresy will get up, and they will. So that when you doubt them, they get exiled. You know, and it could mean that they become slower, or they become, or you become faster, or something. You know. It's just something that I think should be added. That if you do something like staying alive long or so, then you will gain heresy, and then you become slower or so against the exile. Understand what I mean?
Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I should try that, maybe.
Yeah, that's just an option, you know. If they add something like that to this killer, the heresy system, it would really help, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay that the power is useless when a survivor is close, you know. But at least give it something, you know. But I also think it is an intended weakness. But still, it would help a lot. Anyway, that is the power of the killer. We're now gonna go to the perks. Are you ready, Falcon?
Let's go.
Celestial Witness. Every 30 seconds, if the obsession is at least 40 meters away from you, you see their aura for 3 seconds. Otherwise, the farther survivor will become the obsession. What do you think of this?
So basically, killer version of object of obsession.
Yeah, and a little bit of obsession roulette.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's a decent information perk. I like that it doesn't require any activation condition.
Correct.
So basically, it's information for free.
Yes.
That means the perk is good also for new players.
Very good even.
Yeah, which is nice. Good for players which have a hard time finding survivors, and also I like that the perk is fixed to the distance. Okay, so it works even with stealth killers.
Mm-hmm. Precisely.
Yeah, imagine Wraith with this perk.
Yeah. Bro, imagine this perk with the Nemesis.
Yeah, also.
With the Nemesis perk.
You can combo it also with the Lethal Pursuer.
Yep.
It's a nice perk, bro.
Very nice and very interesting actually.
Potentially, good on, almost every killer.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, especially one-shot killer. Bro, think about Oni with this perk.
Oh man, that would be nasty.
Yeah, you are in Bloody Fury, and you have free information, basically.
Or imagine Dreads.
Yeah, also.
Or Freddy.
And Jason.
Yep. Yeah, but Jason doesn't need it so much.
Yeah, but still, still an interesting stuff to run.
True. So we agree that's a good perk?
Yes.
Next one. Hex under your thumb. This perk is good, but it is a totem perk. Right, Falcon?
Yeah, and you know that I don't like experts, but let's go.
The first time a survivor gains a hook state, a dark totem ignites. Whenever a running survivor gains haste within 32 meters of you, that is like the maximum range of killers like this, you are alerted. Running survivors cannot gain more than 15% haste at a time. Yeah. So, what do you have to say about this perk, Falcon?
Okay, so we have a perk for countering exhaustion perks. Which is interesting, bro, because we are in Vigil and Sprint Burst meta.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind they are nerfing Sprint Burst and also Vigil.
Yes.
Yeah, don't forget that because it will be very important, in the next release. But still, if you think about it, now you have, very few tools to counter exhaustion perks, bro.
That's true.
Maybe, yeah, you have, for example, Blood Echo, but that requires a lot of activation conditions.
That's true.
You have to hook survivors, and they must be injured also.
Yep.
Yeah. This perk, okay, it's X totem, okay, so you know it's risky, but you know limiting haste to 15% is a lot, bro. Especially if you are playing Leatherface with this perk.
A lot of killers can benefit
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah, bro, I think that one-shot killers will benefit a lot from this perk.
Yeah,
Because,
that's true.
because now, bro, survivors, you know, they play very cocky because they have sprint. So if Myers is approaching, if Leatherface is approaching, yeah, they don't give a fuck because they can also teabag you and sprint away.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. So, okay, you know, I just don't like that it's a X perk, but you know, the effect is, you know, it's good.
I agree. So now the last perk. Lay waste. Whenever your damage is generated for each charge it has, it regresses 2 seconds faster. Okay. Cooldown is 45 seconds. This perk is also good. Don't you think? Well,
You know, maybe there are more powerful perks, you know, because keep in mind they are buffing Call of O'Brien in the next patch.
yeah.
But, you know, general killers like gen regression perks, bro. So yeah, I see, you know, I see a high interest in this new perk.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, of course, since you know it says for each charge, of course you get more value if you kick almost complete generators.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But at least it works with other perks also, like Pain
Yeah,
Res,
of course you can combo it with the Pop Gas the Weasel.
Pop Goes Weasel, Pain Res, Turn Back the Time. It has,
The clock.
yeah,
The
Turn
clock.
Back the Clock, so it has synergies.
And though, bro, you know, I'm not 100% sure because if description says you damage, okay? So I think you have to kick the generator.
Nee, maar dan would say you have to kick it, right?
But with the turn back the clock, surge, eruption, you don't kick the gen.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm afraid it doesn't work.
Let's see. Pop. Yeah, I think so also.
Yeah, you have to kick the gen, bro.
Yeah. That is only kicking. If it was just for with other stuff, it would be a lot better. Maybe
Yeah.
it is still the case, I just don't know. But anyway, it's still a good perk. Just to let you guys know, before I forget to mention, if the survivors, I have two hook states and they are heretics or heresy, you can do a mini mori on them. To save time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, you know, to counter pallet saves, flashlight saves.
Yep. Dit is the first non-licensed killer that has such a mechanic. Right, Falcon?
Yes.
So that was the only thing that I still want to say, just remember it. Okay, just to go back. Great, meh, bad. Because it's a totem, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say. This was our review of the Judgment. It's, yeah, what can I say? It's a good looking killer. And we will return the next time with the perk build suggestion part of the video, which is Falcon's favorite thing to do in Dead by Daylight to make.
Yes.
Perk, so we're gonna say bye, and we will see you next time. Bye.